Don't play it 2 more times.
Well, it's your girlfriend that's playing it over and over again, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I think so.
It's
Jasmine is a saint.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
She keeps pushing play on it, and so does Naomi too.
Yep.
And we're just like, please, can we not watch this again? I'm gonna delete it off the DVR, and it'll be past Christmas.
You're gonna get. Oh, I don't want to see the hell fury on you.
Because it's I love that movie, but I'm
love it
tired
too.
tired of watching it.
Oh,
I like No Fury like a woman without her elf.
Yeah. I like when he eats the spaghetti
shelf.
with syrup.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part is when he puts the maple syrup all over the spaghetti and eats it.
That's good. Christmas Story fucking sucks. Sorry. All right, moving on. Damn.
Oh,
wait,
me?
did you say Dan or Dam?
Damn.
Me?
See, his name sounds like a swear word. My name sounds
Did you ever,
like a
what was
swear
that
word.
one,
Yours could kind of be like fuck.
Brock, fuck.
do you guys remember the chick from
Piece of
Terminator
shit.
3, Kristen something? Terminator 3. Remember
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
that
the
chick?
younger girl?
Yeah, she was
younger than Linda Hamilton?
Yeah, she was the liquid, or she was
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the Terminators. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Kristana Loken.
There you go.
Yep.
Nice.
Wasn't she in a shitty movie called like Blood Rain that was directed by that shitty guy that made House of a Thousand Corpses?
Isn't that a
That
video
is one of the
game?
which one?
Isn't that Blood Rain a video game?
Yeah, it is a video game, and the movie is terrible. And there are 3 movies that I can remember this guy made. It's
Rob Zombie?
No.
I was like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Wait, no,
Who
I
am I
said-
going to fight?
Wait, I'm sorry. I said House of a Thousand Corpses. I said that right. I meant House of the Dead based on the video game.
Yeah.
Remember that video game?
Oh, what was his name?
Like or something. He's like a German guy who
I
directed these
thought it-
movies.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to look it up and remember his name, but if you get the chance, never fucking watch these 3 movies that I've seen by him. In the Name of the King, starring Jason Statham, which is a shitty...
I saw that
Yeah, I
piece
didn't
of
like that
shit.
movie.
You know what I'm talking about?
Terrible.
Blood Rain with that Christina
never
Loken
watched
chick.
that.
It looks weird, like Dragon Ball Z. You know how sometimes movies look like...
They're trying to make it too much like the source. And
it just doesn't work.
You got to make it
U-Bowl.
your own. You know?
U-Bowl.
Because he
There
made
you
a
go.
bunch of video game movies. I remember that. Yeah,
And
they were
made
all
him
shitty.
Alone in the Dark with
Yeah.
Christian Slater, I think. That movie fucking blew out. I actually brought that movie back to the video store because the guys knew me before I got my job there. No, I'm serious. I went home because I had a pass to get like 1 free movie a day. Or I don't remember how it worked, but you get free ones.
Right.
And I went home, I watched it, and I literally went right back to the store and said, "You need to give me a different movie than this." I set it on the counter, and they looked at me and they were like, "Okay, that's fine," because they knew who I was and stuff.
They're playing a 50-50 shot that you're going to come back and do that, you know?
But the worst one is House of the Dead.
Yeah.
It has that really shitty slow motion. That's all traily.
I don't think I made it through that movie, to be honest with you.
It's
Never
okay.
watched it. No.
I played the video game in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
arcades where you stand up
I used
and
to.
shoot.
That was my favorite thing in the world. Was when I lived in Arizona. I had basically just a couch and a TV in this giant living room.
Oh, did you have the helm?
But I had a Dreamcast and I had 2 guns.
Oh my god! Dude.
So I would play with my 2 guns and my TV, and like nobody was ever home but me. You know,
That is
like
rad.
when I was home. So I was just playing the
Sega
shit.
Dreamcast.
That is rad.
Damn right.
But I guess
It's the only Sega product that I would ever purchase.
what the Genesis is sick.
Yeah, Genesis is sweet as well.
Dreamcast.
Whatever, Super Nintendo boy. Why don't you go listen to something on your Apple phone?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
I never had. Well, I never had a.
I'm gonna listen to some
whatever
iTunes. I'm gonna listen to some iTunes while I'm watching A Christmas Story. I'm gonna fucking cry myself.
Dude,
to
I'm
sleep.
gonna climb into your house tonight, and I'm gonna put speakers up all throughout your house, and I'm just gonna have Christmas Story playing.
just the audio.
Yeah, just the audio forever.
And you won't be able to find the speakers, so it'll torture
And it's just,
you.
and it's just
right.
over and over again saying "fragile, fragile."
You'll be
It's
looking.
French.
You'll be looking for this.
And
You'll
the
be looking
narration.
for the speakers, but really it'll be the butt.
Oh, dang! I must be a hard sleeper.
Dude, it's just a shot.
Yeah.
He's done this every year, Brock.
It's just your year. Well, I've got another one that I fucking hate.
Okay.
What's that?
And this is an Adam Sandler movie. And it is Jack and Jill.
Don't say that, man.
That movie
Don't
is
say
a
that.
piece
I like that movie.
of shit.
I
dude.
like that movie. I
God,
think it's
that was
funny.
fucking
Dude, we watch that every year
terrible.
too. My wife likes it. It's so bad that it's good.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Where
it's
were
so
you?
Bad that
Where
it's
were
bad.
you?
I can't handle his like female voice. The whole
Yes, it's so bad.
It
Who are
is
you? You're
fucking
supposed to be
terrible.
some kind of
Have you seen
kind
that,
of big
Mitch?
actor?
Dunkachino.
It's where he plays his own. Adam Sandler plays Jack, and then his
Popcorn.
sister as
Jill.
well, Jill.
Yeah, they're
And it
twins.
takes
And,
place
like,
around Thanksgiving.
And she comes to visit.
Like Nutty Professor. The clown.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing about that movie that I wish they got rid of was the Michael Irvin scene.
The only thing that I wish they would have got rid
was
of
it.
was like Jill. Through the whole movie, it could just being Jack and his family. That's fine. Fuck off. Fuck off, Jill. I would have shot her in the head. I wouldn't have claimed her as part of my family. Fuck
Where
that.
are you? What are you, some sort of big actor? What's your name? Al Pacino again? Where are you
What
from?
was that movie with Eddie Murphy, and he played like the timid like boyfriend, and then
Norbit.
the girl
Norbit, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's so bad. It's
I
funny too.
fucking
That
hate
one-
that movie. That movie won an Oscar. Did you know that?
That won an
No, what?
Oscar?
I'm either Google it.
I believe you.
It either won an Oscar or it was nominated for best
It was
makeup. I can't
horrible.
remember, but I hate that movie
that's
so
Horrible
much.
movie too.
Back to Jack and Jill. I think there's a worse one, and because I like Jack and Jill now that I've watched it a few
Yeah,
times, even though it is a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Best achievement in makeup.
What?
You gotta be kidding me!
It won an Oscar, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
No, it was a nominee.
Oh, it was a nominee.
Yeah.
2007, right?
Giving those things away.
Yeah.
Somebody
they're
fart on the screen. Yeah, you do. They're like, oh my god, that was Arturish.
Remember, she goes down the slide and like crushes him through the wall or something. Boing.
It's just so over the top,
Yeah.
like dramatic.
Super bad. And kind of like offense. Well, I mean, I'm not big on the political correctness nowadays, but he does play like his Chinese father, like, why are you so stupid? But I don't
that's
know.
not racist at all.
Yeah.
Not anymore. No.
You just couldn't make that today, but that's okay.
Eddie Murphy hosted SNL this past week.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that one
yeah.
too.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched it, but got it on the DVRs.
The DVRs.
No. I like Jack and Jill just because it is so bad and Al Pacino is so over the top.
Dunkachino.
Yeah, at the very end of it, he's
I'm
like,
going to be honest
"We
with you
must burn
guys.
this."
I love you guys like brother, but I kind of want to take you guys outside and kick you in the nuts right now.
I blame. I'm not.
I blame my wife.
Yeah, I shouldn't do it, but I do blame my wife.
Yes, yeah.
Because she just constantly thinks it's funny. Where were you? And what was the other funny part? Isn't that the one with Shaq and he's like hemalema ding dong, hemalema ding dong?
Yeah.
He's like, who was?
It was the commercial for ham.
Yeah, he's like, whose idea was the ham? He's like, that was his idea.
There's some funny parts, but the Michael Irvin part where he makes them want to fight, I'm like, fuck you, Michael Irvin.
That's terrible.
Not a friend
fucking-
of the
No, I
show.
mean, it is a terrible movie. You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not at all, but it's so
Michael
bad.
Irvin, friend of crack.
Yeah. Friend of Deion Sanders, which is a friend of crack.
Deion Sanders going to play tonight. Deion Sanders going to throw the best pass.
We shouldn't say
My toe
that.
hurts.
Somebody's going to sue us.
Yeah, my toe hurts.
We don't have those facts. Just so you know that.
I got turf toe. Let's
But
go
Michael
to church.
Irvin did get pulled over with a crack pipe in his car.
Yeah, right.
That did happen.
Yeah,
but
that's
it was his cousins or brothers. Air quotes.
Cousins, brothers, uncles, former roommate.
That means that crack pipe's absolutely nothing to me.
The one I think is worse. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it was Just Go With It with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. And they recently
Oh, yeah.
They recently did one on Netflix I couldn't even get through.
Yeah, no, so
People
Adam
love that one, too.
The Adam Sandler fucking Netflix shows are not good.
He's
dude.
phoning them in.
The Western one, have you seen?
That was so
Ridiculous
bad.
6. I
It's
didn't make
so
it through
bad.
it. I watched like 15 minutes. I'm like, fuck this.
It's so bad. It's funny.
Now, don't get me
It is
wrong,
bad.
like-
That's funny.
Who's the dude that stole the show in that?
The one guy who gouged his eye out.
Who
and
was the
they-
werewolf?
I don't know. Tyler.
Yeah, the guy that played the werewolf.
The guy that played the werewolf in Twilight.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah, Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, and then God,
He went
who else?
away. Where'd he go?
I
I don't know.
He went to the woods.
To live in the woods. Speaking of which,
He's sad because he lost his girl to a vampire. Come on.
But he's getting buzz this year for Uncut Gems, man. He's been getting.
Yeah, that looks good, man. And don't get me wrong, I'm a Sandler fan for the most part.
Yeah.
Well, I
But
like
that movie can fuck right off.
Yeah, he's really phoning it in on those ones. I've read articles or interviews where he said he basically just writes screenplays in exotic locations and casts his
So he
friends.
can- yeah.
So
Well,
they
yeah,
can just
like-
go to Hawaii and do it. Like what's that one?
Grown ups.
Blended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Drew Barrymore. That one's fucking terrible too.
Grown Ups 1 and 2.
Grown ups.
I
I'm
think
okay
There's some
with
funny
Grown-Ups.
stuff in them, but
like Dan Patrick's he's a
Yeah.
sports announcer is in like every one of his
Yeah, I
movies,
know.
and
Yeah.
like even his people that work with him now are in it, you know. And I'm like,
His wife is usually in it in a small part at some point.
Yeah.
So I mean, good for him though, because
yeah.
I like that he's an actor who can. And I mean, by no means. We don't know if this is going to happen, but he's an actor that could get nominated for an Oscar and also make a bunch of shitty Netflix movies.
Well, he did that Punch Drunk Love, which a lot of people hated, which was a great movie.
Yeah, it's a PTA film, man.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
And then he kind of started doing more dramatic roles. He did that movie with Don Cheadle where he was all about the boss. Where he had lost his wife.
Oh,
it was almost
Reign
like the
Over
Fisher
Me?
King.
Yeah, Reign Over Me after
It was a
9/11.
decent movie too.
That was okay,
It's a
yeah.
tearjerker,
I'm
But
not,
then he went
I'm
back
not
into
against
comedy.
any of that. That's fine. This
Oh, yeah,
movie
I'm-
specifically, I kind of want to punch Adam Sandler for making this bullshit.
Where were you?
I would like to make him fight Jean-Claude Van Damme from Double Impact or whatever.
That would be sweet.
You know what I mean? Like, and he just kicks the shit out of him and walks away. Just walk away.
Brussels from monkeys.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
I know. I was just ranting and expanding on that, so my apologies there.
No,
but
not at all, man.
but Norbit is a good one. Thanks for bringing that up, Mitch, because that movie's fucking terrible.
Have you ever seen Leonard Part 6?
No.
It's a Bill Cosby vehicle.
Yeah. They called it Leonard Part 6 and they never had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Truth.
And it was so fucking bad. It was
never
bad.
seen
He
that.
wrote an ostrich in it. Bill Cosby did, and he was like a superhero that like was coming out of retirement or some shit like that.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
was
it was
terrible.
fucking horrible.
I've seen
dude.
Ghost Dad.
That was pretty bad too.
Not great. Not great.
I've never seen Leonard Part 6.
So-
I think I've heard of it though.
I did a little jump back to check on Taylor Lautner, friend of
Yeah?
the show.
What's up, Taylor?
He hasn't made anything since 2016. There's nothing on his slate. But as I was rolling through, it's like since about 2009.
After Twilight.
No, 2010.
That's after he did the ridiculous 6.
2011's when it started. I apologize. He got worst actor, worst ensemble, worst act, like all these terrible like
You think it crushed
awards.
him?
And I mean that went on until like 2014, dude. So yeah, I think he was just like 2 years of
like,
that
fuck
shit.
it.
you
He
know
was
what I
in
mean?
some shitty movie too that's like a thriller where it was in 2011 if you look it up. I can't remember what the name of it was. I think it was supposed to be like Taken, but it wasn't Taken.
Oh, I remember that movie. I watched that with my daughter.
No way.
Yeah, but I can't remember what the name of it was. Hold on, I'll find out.
Wait.
Abduction.
Abduction. Yeah.
That was in between. That was before the last two Twilight movies.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Grown Up 2, Tracer, The Ridiculous 6. Apparently, him and Sandler like each other.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's a
likes
fine
him.
person,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just
Sandler's like, let's
maybe
bring in the
didn't
young
choose
crowd.
some great rule.
Most of your
roles,
movies
you know
suck
what I mean?
though, Taylor. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry,
Friend of the
buddy.
show.
Well, but a lot of those were also 4 movies that were Adam Sandler movies. So
And 4 movies that were, vampire werewolf porn or whatever it is. I don't know what that is.
Twilight.
The first Twilight
well,
was
he got
okay.
like
never
worst
watched
supporting
any of
actor
those.
for Grown Ups 2.
Oh, yeah, he had his shirt off most of the time.
Well, of course he did. That's what he does.
I never watched any of those Twilight movies, so I have no frame of reference for how much I would hate them.
they're not like
No, they're not terrible. They're not like slit your
They're not
wrist. They're not
terrible.
slit
No.
your wrist terrible. All the movies that we've talked about so far are way worse than those,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I mean, it's just made to make, and I don't want to say this out loud, but it's just made to make like 13 and 14-year-old girls wet. You know what I'm saying?
It really is.
Because I worked at a movie theater, the opening midnight night of Twilight, the very first one, and I swear to God, I'm not lying to you. I had to work the concession stand. There was a line of girls that must have been in the age range of, I don't know, 12 to 20. All the way out the door and into the street, out of the movie theater.
I'm sure.
Jesus.
I'm sure.
They were all waiting for it.
I'll be right back. I got to go edit all this out. Okay, I'm back.
We're back.
What were we
was
talking
funny.
about?
Twilight.
Oh yeah, fuck Twilight. I'm gonna
Still
go
not
with
as bad as
a Christmas
Jack and
Story.
Jill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with another one that this one might be controversial too.
Oh, okay.
People love this one. 8 Mile. I fucking hate that movie.
I liked 8 Mile.
I fucking hate that movie. I think it's fucking a pandering bullshit. Fucking the
I think it's an inspirational
pseudo
story.
biopic.
I think it's an inspirational story based on Eminem, but not really
So,
even that, in my
yeah.
opinion. And it wasn't meant to be a biopic.
I got one shot, man. I just got one shot.
Oh man, this is hard because when you said pandering, that actually makes a lot of sense. But I did like to see Brittany Murphy get fucked and then I thought the acting was
Cheddar
really
Bob
good.
was awesome.
Yeah,